By the way, I've stayed squirrely. Been thinking quite much about the golden acorns I've seen so far. Makes me consider things further before acting on it. That's my definition of squirrely, if you don't mind. You know what? I like that definition of squirrely. Thanks, Yama. That was a huge encouragement to me this morning. I really appreciate that. He'll go. True. We're gonna die. Wow, I stepped through and immediately death. I didn't even see what happened. Wow.
Daddy, is muss a word?
Is what?
Muss a word?
Muss?
Yeah.
No.
Then why did it say muscle?
I don't know. Maybe. Excuse me. Maybe it was short for something. I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe it's short for mustard.
Maybe. Well, that's crap. Oh, and we lost. Definitely lost. Like 1,000% lost. It's a good thing I don't really care. Alright. So we got the espresso machine kind of figured out. We got the tea thing. This is for French presses. This is for tea as well. And then the Joker mug is for matcha, which we're going to talk to in a minute. And yeah. And then you can see we've got a whole bunch of other stuff. So for today's stream, we're going to be using this particular coffee right here. Fine, you. I'm doing well, man. Here with my wife. I don't know if you caught any of last month's Squirrely Health Saturday stream, but my wife was on that one as well. So this is her second live stream on Twitch ever.
Yeah.
She does live streams for Young Living on Facebook, right? Yeah. So this isn't like her first ever or second ever live stream, but it is on Twitch. Jojo says hi, boys.
Who's that? Hi, Jojo.
Just say hi, Jojo.
Just say hi, Jojo. Hi, Jojo. Even though I don't really know who you are, but stop.
What was it doing? Oh my. Y'all. Holy crap. Caleb Hart 42. Caleb Hart 42. Thank you so much for this raid. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever seen my chat this crazy. Hello, the world, and hello, Squirrely Squad. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully your week is going well so far, and everyone's doing all right. We are back with some Final Fantasy XIV today, as I mentioned in Discord and I mentioned yesterday. And we are so close to the end of Shadowbringers' main story quest lines. And then we'll be on to the post stuff, which I'm going to try to breeze through as quickly as possible. Man, I need to apologize because you're going to hear me clear my throat a ton on the stream today. I've been doing it all morning. I can't get like this last little bit gone from a little cold I had like a week or two ago. And it's like on the latter end, I'm barely blowing my nose anymore. Like it's just... something in there, man. I can't get it out. Morning, we're sick now. Oh, man. Drinking all the hot honey lemon water. Yep. Morning, Chubex. Morning, Rebecca's. How you doing, man? Right on my dude. Also, I've been coughing. Gotcha. Yep. Yeah. And of course, like, drinking coffee does not help, especially coffee with any form of milk in it whatsoever. Like, dairy is, like, the worst, like, if it's real milk. But, like, I even have, like, oat milk in this, and that's not helping. Anything creamy, like, doesn't really help, right? But that's just how much I really want my coffee anyway. But I do plan on drinking tea for the rest of the day after my morning cold brew is finished. Then I will be, yes. And yeah, milk, phlegm, yeah. And it sounds like that too. Yeah. But it is what it is. Actually, for a really long time, I didn't drink any soda or coffee or dairy. Actually, I think I went almost a whole year. No soda, no coffee, and minimal dairy, just because of throat issues when I was trying to like sing at church on Sundays. And now, like, I'm very particular with how much I drink. Now, coffee, yeah, no, I drink coffee like all the time now. But I used to drink like a ridiculous amount with all the sweeteners and sugars and milks, and I didn't care. Now I'm much more like coffee snobbish level. But yeah. Interesting. I feel like drinking dairy helps grab whatever gunk is left, and so I can cough it all out. Interesting. The honey lemon is to soothe the throat. And you're still alive, I'm amazed. Yeah. Going that long, man, it was rough, but clearly I came back to the coffee. But yeah, no, I've always felt like drinking anything dairy-wise, it just makes it worse. Like anything syrupy and dairy makes the gunkiness feel worse to me. Now, I mean, we're all different, unique individuals, so maybe it does help for you. But for me, like definitely the tea, lemon, honey. Well, see, even honey, like I know that honey and tea is supposed to help your throat as well because the honey coats your throat, but that coating feeling bugs me at first because it reminds me like I'm drinking a syrup or a milk. Yeah. Mine could be purely a placebo. It could be, or it could not be. I don't know. But anyway. Yeah, so I'm like I am on the end of it though, so I just I gotta be quick to that mute button. That's what I was gonna say, but yeah. All right, let's throw out the golden acorn real quick. Golden Acorn 66. It's still the same one from last week. Since we only got one stream in last week, I figured we'd keep it the same this week. Golden Acorn 66. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. And that's from Truman Capote. A successful author. In Cold Blood, I think, was the book I read by him. I can't remember if it was for school or if I did it for myself because it looked interesting. In Cold Blood by Truman Capote. But anyway... it was a good book. I do remember that. Thanks for the posture check, Dirty Ramen Bowls, since there's not a whole lot you can redeem with chat points these days. Good morning to you, though. So yeah, hopefully the Truman Capote quote can be an encouragement to us all this week to not be too discouraged with failures. They're a part of life, right? They're a part of moving towards successes, and those successes will taste all the sweeter when we recognize the struggles and the hardships it took to get to that end goal, right? Good. Stop sitting like a crescent roll. Do I normally sit like a crescent roll? Like, when you redeem that, like, what do I look like? I don't. Like, what's a crescent roll sit look like? I don't know. I have to leave in a bit to take my kids to the dentist. Ooh, that sounds lovely. My second one had a filling fallout yesterday while chewing gum. Oh no! While chewing gum? That, I don't know if that's like a testament to her ability to chew gum so strongly, or a testament against the dentist that put the filling in. That's lovely. That doesn't sound fun. Well, hopefully that gets taken care of and no issues. But yeah, no worries. All right, let's change over here. All right, so just an expression, I guess, not that you're actually in a position of looking like a crescent roll. Fair enough. So we are on what? So I think I said like yesterday that we maybe only have like 5 quests left. I think it's only like 5 real quests. There are a few like filler quests in between, but there's like this one, and then a few quests, and then another big one. So this one is a dungeon with a trial, and then there's a handful of quests, and then another dungeon with a trial. And that's the end of Shadowbringers. They're getting her in quickly, though. That's good, at least. Because, you know, sometimes, it's like, especially like a dentist office, I feel like dental offices, like any kind of specialty medical facility, I feel like anytime you're like, shoot, we need something right now, like, it's always a pain in the butt trying to get on the schedule. So that's definitely good that they were able to get you in. I remember like a few months ago, Gotham had like a tooth that wasn't coming out. It was a baby tooth that just would not come out no matter what we tried. And I mean, like, yeah, we could try to really grip it with some forceps and yank the crap out of it, but like, no party involved would enjoy that, right? If it was the dentist doing it, then we can blame it on the dentist. But if it was mom or dad doing it, not so much. And we needed that tooth to come out, because if it accidentally fell out at a different point leading up to an allergy appointment, then it would postpone the allergy appointment. So we had like a window of like 3 more days where if that tooth didn't come out in 3 days, we had to schedule something with the dentist to pull that sucker. Fortunately we were able to get it out. But the dentist was willing to schedule something. So yeah, it's always nerve-wracking though. 4:30 yesterday, but they said as long as she brushes really well, she'll be okay until today. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, you don't want anything to get in that hole. There's a reason the fillings are there, right? But yeah, so I have queued up for this thing, so we're gonna join the queue. It says average wait time's 10 minutes. I guess I should have started this sooner. My third is traumatic when it comes to the dentist. Yeah. So first and second, they're okay with it. It doesn't like traumatize them, or they don't freak out going to the dentist. The tooth did come out, yes. The The dentist, I don't think the dentist actually pulled it. Now I'm like hazy on the final details. I just remember that it did come out in time. I know we saw the dentist the same day that we notified them, where we still had 3 days left. We saw the dentist that day, and they just said, give it like another day or two, and if not, then we'll take him, you know, in a couple days to pull it if you want us to. And we were like, okay, and we went home. I feel like it came out on its own. I feel like it came out on its own. I hate that Q is literally just phonetic. You hate that Q is literally just phonetic Q. Yeah, like the word Q is... It's Q-U-E-U-E, but it's Q. Unless... Sorry. Unless you're one of the handful of individuals that pronounce it Quay. In which case, it is not phonetic Q. Which, that is a correct pronunciation also. Like, Q and Quay are both okay. Quay, yes. They don't like it, but they curl up, fetal position, refuse to cooperate. Oh, but they don't curl up in a fetal position and refuse to cooperate like your third one. Gotcha, gotcha. They'll take it. They're like, we gotta go to the dentist. Crap. All right, fine. I guess we'll go because we have to. Yeah, I gotcha. Hopefully your third one gets that way soon. Yeah, Quay sounds so weird. I don't remember who I was talking to that pronounced it Quay, and they were 100% serious when they pronounced it that way too. Who was it? I don't remember. I feel like it was a family member, though. And I was like, what are you saying? And they were like, the Quay. You know, like getting in line, like the Quay. And I was like, the Q? And they're like, oh, you pronounce it like that? Yes, because that's how every normal human being pronounces that word. And then I had to look it up, and like, apparently both are correct. Okay. And now it's just like an ongoing joke in our family, the Q and the Quay. You have to take her to a different office because your dentist won't see her? Will your dentist not see her because of her fussiness? I mean, I could see that. I've seen other doctors do similar in offices. Come on. We're only at 3.5 minutes. Almost 4 minutes in the queue. Oh, I did also work on my treehouse a little bit more yesterday. It wasn't very long, but I worked on it enough to, like, have the... I basically have the beginnings of 3 different platforms, or 3 different tree houses all connected with walkways and stairs. And the one on the right is now, like, is going to be, like, my bedroom space. And that one is fully enclosed, roof is on and everything. And now, so now I'm working on the roof layout for the main structure because I want it to have multiple peaks, and I don't really know how I want to do that yet. But I want it to look interesting, you know, not just like a box with a single triangle on top. I'm playing with it. Our dentist tried 6 times to treat her and spent 90 minutes each time trying to coax her into letting her even clean her teeth. Wow. Last time, November, I thought we were finally through the worst when she let them give her the Novocaine shot she needed. But then, after everything got numb, she shut down again and wouldn't let the dentist operate. Wow. Wait, is this the one with the filling? Like, is this the same child that... No, okay. I was gonna say, oh my goodness, we need to pray for you right this second if you're about to take that child to the dentist. Whew. The second has the filling. Okay, alright, I was losing track. Oh yeah, I see the message now. Yeah, second one has a filling. Yep, okay. Whew. My goodness. We're sick and gonna have to oh yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely, for sure. Yeah, nope. We, like, half the time we mask up when we go to doctor's offices anyway. Because, like, if we go to, like, our PCP doctor's office, or if we, for whatever reason, have to go to, like, the hospital, oh, God forbid. But if we go to, like, our PCP, you know, primary care, generally speaking, you're only going there because you're not feeling well. And or you have like a routine thing, but then everybody else is in the waiting room because they don't feel well, right? So there's just doctor's offices and hospitals, just, they're gross, man. Yeah, it just... And like, ever since, you know, people didn't have to wear masks again, or anymore, like, people don't. The vast majority of people don't. So now it's like, okay, we're going to a doctor's office where most of the people here are sick and nobody feels the need to wear a mask. We'll wear a mask. It's okay. All right, we're at 7.5 minutes in the quay. I actually don't have a hard stop today either, which is crazy. Like, I'm gonna stop after a couple hours, but like, there's no meeting or like an errand or anything requiring me to stop like at noon today. Now I do have one errand that I need to run at some point before Blue gets off the bus, but it'll take like 10 minutes, so. I would say I feel like I still see like 30% masks on patients anytime I'm in the office and 10% out in public. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, well, I would say the numbers are not quite that high here in Delaware for sure. Even in airports, like I would expect to see more people in masks at airports still, especially international airports. And I see some people in masks, but I wouldn't rate it at like 10%. It's closer to probably 5 or less. Yeah. Now there's a military health conference this week. Military health like technology conference this week out in Oregon, Portland, Oregon. And I didn't even really know that it was a thing until like yesterday when my sales rep from my previous company, whom I consider a sister to me these days, we worked together for so long, grew so close. My family loves her family and vice versa. She's amazing. But I saw she posted on Instagram a picture of her in an airplane heading to Oregon for that conference. And she was like, hey, who's going to meet me out there? And I was just thinking, wow, I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm not traveling this week. My last trip was several weeks ago. My next trip is like a day trip next week, and that's all I got on the calendar right now. I miss working with her. I don't miss traveling as much as I did with her. Yeah. Huh. Apparently my hotkey for muting my mic also brings up the escape menu. That's cool. Yo, I'm not even gonna know how to play by the time we get into this cave, or by the time we get into this dungeon. All right, it says time elapsed 10 minutes 44 seconds. And it still says average wait time 10 minutes. Now, average wait time is obviously, well, a mathematical average. Now, I don't know if it's the mean time, the mode time, or the median time. For those of you that remember your average, your types of averages in mathematics. Median, I think, is the exact middle. Right, based on the entries, the median is the middle entry. Mode is the entry that occurs the most, and then mean is the mathematical middle, the calculated middle, right, where you add up all the entries and then divide by the number of entries, and that's what you get. That's what this probably is, honestly. And most of the time when they say average, they're talking about the mean. That was a moderate, like, remembrance of all the math things from back in the day in grade school. Actually, I think Blue was going through the types of averages not too long ago in math. He actually got some, he was in Math League this year and got some cool awards. And he's one of 2 6th graders in a 7th grade math league in his school. So props to my son Blue Phoenix. I wish I had, like, other quests I could be doing. Oh, wait, I do have other quests I can be doing right now. Hang on. What is this one, for example? Hollow Pursuits. Oh, that's the one. That, I think that's the one that they said that you guys, some of you guys, some of the Squirrely Squad said I'm supposed to do this quest line. It's like a required quest line or something like that. Although, I haven't hit any point yet where it's required me to complete it, so I imagine it's probably going to be like the last quest where it says, in order to proceed, please complete the quest line, Hollow Pursuits, blah, 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 blah. I bet you that's what it is, what's going to happen. So I'm saying to you guys right now, like, I only have a handful of quests left, when in all actuality I have like 1 million because of this one quest line, probably. Maybe I should head there and start working on it, I don't know. Let's see, where are we at right now? We're here. The nearest Aetheryte is here. So, we're not too far if we wanted to start doing this other quest. Might as well, I guess. My issue is, like, what if somewhere along the way they patched it and they no longer require this quest line? If they don't require this quest line anymore, then, like, do I really want to do it right now? I don't know. Oh, look at that. It got nice and quiet. Can I fly in this zone? No. No, I can't. Where are we? Amarang. Alright, if I... Amarang. We have... Oh, this is where we have one more quest or something. We gotta figure out where this is at. Is this it? I wonder... Oh, hey, there we go. Commence. Bam. Never mind. We got into the dungeon. Like, I could have queued up and gotten straight into the dungeon, of course, right? If I did NPCs, but it's so much faster doing it with people. Yeah, this is crazy. Alright, so we are climbing this thing to get to the mountain. Alright, let's go.
So it is you. You will not defile my new
That's loud.
paradise.
Oh, let's wait. This is a big old pull, man. This is a big pull. I hope they know what they're doing, man. Alright, I think we're okay. But they did pull quite a number of mobs on this one. Yeah, but we're fine. There we go. Are we going? Are we going? Yeah, we're gonna keep going. Okay. Run! Someone has like a staff that looks like it has a Pokeball on it. That's cool. Oh, is this where we're stopping? This is where we're stopping. Okay. Oh, yes! It didn't level sync me. So I can use my big guy, or I can use my new Phoenix. Heck yeah! Let's go! Alright, that should be done. Okay. Where are we going? Are we gonna keep going? What are we doing? Alright, this is what we're doing? Okay. I am looking forward to, like, level capping this guy. Because someone else was saying that they main a summoner, and that summoner gets more fun later. Oh, alright, let's go. We done? Let's go. Nice. Our chat is kind of talking to each other about doing massive pulls. And the tank is like, I haven't done this one in a little while, so I can't remember if I can like giga pull. And our healer was like, dude, just keep running till you hit a wall and I will keep you up. That's when you know you gotta either overconfident healer or a competent healer. One or the other, I guess. dang. Like, no time on that. Nice. Yeah, come on, somebody heal me. Man. All right, we made it through. All right, so it looks like we're going to try to pull everything, I guess.
Scurrying about my domain like insects! I will not suffer it!
Ooh. What the? There was like nowhere to run.
Come no closer! Filthy creatures!
Uh-oh. The community in FF14 is always so kind. I mentioned in the chat, in our party chat, that this is my first time doing this dungeon, and everyone's just like, "You're doing great. Keep it up." So encouraging. Are we battling a wall? Like, what is... Looks like we're battling a wall. This is kind of weird. Whoa, that hurt. I don't know what it's doing. But everybody, my guys moved to the sides, so I feel like, oh shoot. Somehow I didn't die. I guess I need to follow much closer to where my party members are. I don't know what we're supposed to do here. Okay.
Oof. You can stand in a corner and you're safe for those? Oh, shoot. When there are 4, okay. Doesn't look like this one. Oh, it was. Nice.
I am righteousness, and righteousness will prevail. Ah, can't you do anything by yourselves?
I love how our other DPS is going for the keeps going for the chests. Wow, we are going all the way to the end. Okay, we'll pull everything. See, this is why you always queue up with people, man. This is why. Giga pull indeed. So many enemies. It's ridiculous. That's amazing, though. And, like, they're dying. No problem. I'm definitely glad I changed my settings to auto-target something in front of me when I select a new spell, because otherwise I'd have to have manually selected so many of those guys in this process. Man. Oh, we killed it, that's why. Oh, someone said this is my favorite dungeon because of those. Nice. Yeah, this one's actually been kind of fun and not seemingly difficult. And it's straight. Like, there's been no... There's no, varying paths where I have to guess where I'm supposed to go. So I'll have to remember this one, Mount Gulg. This one was kind of fun. This might be one of my excuse me, sorry guys. This one might be one of my more enjoyable ones thus far. Oh wow, I was standing in the perfect spot for that. And it wasn't that long either. Like, it didn't take us too long. We had a 90-minute timer, right? Something like that. 84-minute timer. So what, 10 minutes? 10, 15 minutes tops? So as long as we get a half-decent healer and tank, then I think this is a pretty chill dungeon that's still enjoyable. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so now we just wait. Okay. And we're back. Uh-oh. Did I go the wrong way? No, okay. I'm gonna follow people. Because they seem to know what they're doing. Yeah, there's like unique mechanics where you have to pay attention a little bit, but not anything overly complex. And this is the last fight, so I like it. This might be the first dungeon I've done in recent time that I could legitimately say I might try again. If there was a reason for me to do so anyway. Alright, sweet. Alright, let's check out this cutscene.
The end is near, my friends. We have found Vorthri's hiding place.
Unrepentant villains! Will you not be satisfied until you have brought disaster down upon your own heads?
They might have done the echo a little too much on that. Without the subtitles, I don't know that I'd be able to tell what he's saying.
You stand dead to your ceaseless conflict. Had you only entrusted fate to me, there would have been peace for all. You could have lived bliss in my eternal paradise, free from the burdens of conscience and purpose.
Peace assumes many forms. And I do not doubt that you considered yours well worth the cost. I was even prepared to believe that the end might justify the means. Ignorant as I was, I had hoped that you might mend your ways and join hands with us. That we might strive together for the happiness of all. But no more. Your actions cannot be reconciled with your words. Peace for all, you say? Yet when you were threatened, your first act was to sacrifice your own people in order to save yourself. If your paradise can be rebuilt so long as you alone survive, it exists not for the people. It exists solely for your twisted pleasure.
Hear me, Vorthri. The people won't submit to your will, for we each have our own. I made a promise to a noble soul, a woman who saw fit to entrust me with her legacy, and I mean to keep it. Everyone who stands with us has something precious, something that they cherish and would die to protect. They know their own hearts. They know what they want for this world. And by lending their strength to our cause, they have spoken. No matter how hard you may try to bend the world to your will, we will never yield!
Silence! Not another word! You presume to lecture me. Insolent worms. You will learn your place. With my true powers awakened, I will expunge you like the filth you are.
That almost sounded like a Captain Planet reference. I don't know why. It just reminded me of like, with your powers combined, I am Captain Planet. Earth, fire, wind, water, heart.
My existence is virtuous. I am perfect, immaculate.
He seems disinclined to grant us an audience.
Really?
Find Vorthri. We will hold the Eaters here. Come! Let's finish this!
Alright. Now we got a trial. Yep. Duty finder's been added. Yep, okay. Bam. Alright, now we want to do this one. I don't want to do Mount Gulg, though. Duh. So let's uncheck that one. Crown of the Immaculate. Alright, hopefully this is 13-minute average wait. And we can't even enter this one with NPCs. There's only the option to enter with people, or to queue with people. Man, we can't even, like, leave this place. How would we teleport here if we wanted to in the future? I guess we can't. We can only enter via the duty finder. Can we not? Okay, I was gonna say. Alright, I guess we could TP back here again and try to continue this like we were about to do. There's a quest somewhere here for the Aether Current as well that I would love to get at some point. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Is it this one that's down here, maybe? There's a quest down here that has a plus sign. Yes, that's the one. This is the last one. Man. Alright, let's do this quest. Alright, it is up that way. Once this is done, we should be able to fly in this zone. I guess while we're up here, we can do that other quest. As soon as I figure out how to get out of here. Alright, here's the Aether Current guy. Yeah, I don't care about the cutscene, because you're not important. Okay, so now I think we gotta go this way. Search for relics. Okay. However, we're also supposed to... That's where we're supposed to go, I think, for the quest line thing. So before we go back, maybe we'll talk to that guy at least. Okay. Oh, good. So we complete this one. Beautiful. All right, now we can fly. Sweet. All right, now let's talk to this guy. Track down this guy. Well, at least now we can fly. So it should make all of these big traversal things in this area a little quicker, at least. Alright, looks like there's going to be a fight right here. Cool. I was gonna say, shouldn't be hard either, because these are supposed to be like level 70 quests. Sweet. Next. Okay. Now where? Back down here. Okay. I'm about to skip this cutscene, though. Yeah, no, I'm skipping it. Alright, so then I think this is the next one. I don't even remember why we had to do this quest line, like why this quest line even came up. But it popped up right when we got to the Crystarium, I believe, way back in the day. Okay, we got a fight here. Alright. And then what? Then, do we gotta go all the way back? Yep, we gotta go all the way back. Okay. Now where? Find a lookout point down that way. And our queue is at 9 minutes, time elapsed. Still says average wait time 13 minutes. I don't even know what we're talking about in this quest, so... Alright, did that one. Next one. Yo, if we get this whole quest line done before we even get into this... before we even get in... to the trial, then that's then that's just silly. Okay. Then we gotta go over here somewhere. And then where do we gotta go? Down here. I hope the entire quest line is in this zone, because we can fly here still. As I said that, I'm not flying right now. Okay. Then over here. Okay, now where? Search for Tainer. Over there. Oh, right there. Go. Bam. Easy. I also just realized, though, I don't have my chocobo out, and I should probably have my chocobo out. My battle chocobo. Gotta get him leveling up, man. Alright, now where? We gotta go back here again. Cool. Alright, where are we going? Oh, back up here, okay. Cool. So we complete this one, and then probably another quest in this quest line. I don't know how many quests this quest line is. I am definitely skipping all of those cutscenes. Yes, I understand. Okay. Now, speak with Taynor. Oh, okay. Down this way. Oh, I love flying, man. Uh-oh. Is it gonna let us in this while we're in another queue? It says we can proceed. We're just gonna be synced, which kind of sucks, but... Okay, time elapsed in the queue is 15.5 minutes. It now says average wait time 14 minutes. And we are still waiting, which is great. Yeah, nope, can't. Not while we're in a queue. Dang it. Ah, Farfit Nugan. Well, I guess we are just now waiting. Womp womp. Because now I've gotten as far as I can go in this quest line without leaving the queue for the main quest line. Now it says time elapsed almost 18 minutes, average wait time 17 minutes. Okay, is this going to give us a party or not? Come on, man. Like, I don't want to leave the queue and re-enter because then it's just going to... Like, I'm going to be further back in the queue, you know? And I have like a blister, I think, or something like a blister under my skin on my thumb, and I can't see it. Like, there's nothing physically there that I can visibly notice, but it hurts when I touch it. Alas, we are just waiting. Yeah. Oh, Chew, I don't know how long you said time for the dentist. How long ago you said time for the dentist, but, all good. Maybe I'll still be here when you get back, maybe not. I guess it depends on how far and how long your dentist appointment is, but hopefully it goes well. All right, well. I wish it gave us a better inclination of what we're waiting on. Well, I guess it typically does, because it says the party formed so far it has 0 out of 2 tanks, 0 out of 2 healers, 1 out of 4 DPS, and I am the 1 out of 4 DPS. So it looks like we're waiting on all of the people. We haven't gotten anybody to form any portion of this party, which is royally annoying. Like, it's moments like this, like most of the time that I play, you know, FF14, it's either the wee hours of the morning, or at least it was when I was streaming at 4:30 in the morning, and now it's still morning hours US Eastern time, right? But if I was on like a European server, then it would be like late afternoon, early evening time, depending on the country at this point, which would be potentially better hours to find other gamers. However, at the same time I say that, I had to wait to get into the server when I first started playing this morning. So like, the server's maxed out. Like, it's pretty much at capacity right now. So it's not like there aren't players. Plus, I'm pretty sure when you queue up for these things, it queues you up with other people across your entire data center. So I don't understand why the queue times are this ridiculous. Now it says average wait time 20 minutes, and I'm chilling at 21 and a half. I don't know. Let me see. Do I have any other Aether Current? It's just the one. And I'm pretty sure I know I either get it very soon or on one of the upcoming quests. Probably the last quest for Calusia. So kind of crazy, I was looking up how, I was looking at my player information, or my character information rather, on the FF14 Lodestone website, and the earliest achievement I can see for this character was the Storyteller 1 achievement, which you get that achievement when you've completed 10 unique quests. So basically like day 1. You complete that, you know, unless you only played for 2 minutes. Day 1, you complete that you get that achievement. That was on August 8th, 2022. So basically the beginning of August in 2022 is when I created this character. Oh my goodness, finally. So this character, in a few more months, I'll have had this character for 2 years, and I'm just now finishing Shadowbringers. Crazy.
Are you so determined to die? One last chance, villains! Bow down and acknowledge your king! Your god!
Alright, here we go.
Prepare for judgment!
Hopefully we can finish this guy quick. I guess we'll see.
This will be a
I mean, he's already at a third of the way down. So this is looking super fast, actually. Alright, some people are still attacking the main guy. And some people have migrated to the others. So, like, should we migrate? I don't know. Alright, I guess we'll do that. We just killed the ads, like, super fast. Alright, he's already at half health. Are we supposed to stay in these spaces? I don't even know, man. Alright, like, are we supposed to keep attacking him? Or, I don't know. Oh. I bet you he doesn't die when his HP gets to 0. And then suddenly there's like 4 more HPs. I don't know, maybe not. Is that it? Or is he going to become tough? Is he going to blow up? I can't tell if he's about to explode. Or... That's an interesting evolution. So he mega-evolved into something completely different. Cool. Okay. So this is his real HP, I guess. Oh yeah, that goes down way slower. Actually, no, it's going about the same speed, I think. Heck, it might actually be going a bit faster. Man, all the melee DPS guys are like, oh man, I can't attack this guy. That was a little rough. Alright. Is that about a third health left? We just got our second limit break. I don't know if anybody's going to use it. What the crap? What's going on? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, he just got more health? Oh no, he didn't. Okay, we're attacking like a decoy. I see.
I shall excite the sin of your existence.
Oh, that's bright. My goodness. Nice, I stood in a perfect spot. Oh shoot. I don't know where we're supposed to go. Oh, I died. Frack. Man. Oh, right at the end, too. Alright. Alright, we got there. Cool. Alright. Let's keep doing this. Is that Vol 3? I mean, it was. I see. It's finally over then. Now night will return to all of Norvrand, bringing salvation to both of our two worlds. Upon speaking with Ryan, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Okay. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Should you leave the area, you may return here by speaking with the sentry posted at the entrance to Mount Gulg. And there's the last Aether Current, I think. So is this where the cutscenes begin? I don't know. Either way, cutscenes are ensuing.
Why? Why am I cast down? But it is you who are the villains. Father told me that I am hope. I am righteousness. That I am a god. That is why I was born, as man and sin eater both. I kept the people safe. They respected me, worshipped me. How can this be? I should be the one looking down at you. Help me, damn you! I am your god!
Look, the sky.
Fools! Were it not for my decisive action, the whole city would have been overrun, razed to the ground. Yet they dare to complain about casualties? Spare me. I'll wager they were put up to it by those wretches who seek to usurp me. They're stirring up the citizenry. But if they think I will yield to the likes of them, they are gravely mistaken.
To be subjected to such deplorable treatment, such ingratitude. You have my sympathies, sir. You do so much good for this city, and you could do so much more were you not surrounded by fools.
Who are you? You're not supposed to be in here.
My apologies for the intrusion, but I come bearing a proposal. One that will ensure the longevity of your reign. But give me the word, sir, and I will bring hither a light warden. By giving its power to the babe within your lady wife's womb, we shall create a transcendent being.
Well,
a
that's
king
interesting.
To rule over all. And as sire to the king, your authority will never again be in question.
Amazing. Before my Vorthri, they behave as docile pets. With this gift, my line should be guaranteed power for perpetuity. We shall rule the whole world.
By all means, sir. United under Yulmor's banner, men will cease fighting and abandon their ambitions. Thus, they will grow fat and complacent, and in their sloth, seal your supremacy.
Are you all right? Say something!
"12 for Fend. He cannot contain the light. He's beginning to turn.
Uh-oh.
Eorzea, if you've aught up your sleeve, now is the time.
It's changing back.
The combined power of every Light Warden is too terrible a burden for any one soul to bear. And so I shall relieve you of it.
Uh-oh. Does that mean we have to kill the Exarch now? How's this gonna work?
Exarch, what are you doing?
will channel this profusion of power to the Crystal Tower and use it to travel to other worlds. As
Okay.
I've dreamed of doing ever since I first learned of their existence. Who would choose to remain here in this dying realm when they might go elsewhere and begin anew? Not I. And thus did I use you.
I had a feeling he was evil.
No, I don't believe you. It doesn't make sense.
I just had a
Damn
weird
you.
feeling.
We won't let you do with him as you please.
Do not interfere!
What?
Please, I beseech you all, let him go!
Whose side are you on, Eorzea?
You knew of this, Eorzea. Tis all a fiction. Such vaguely defined acts of teleportation stand no chance of success. The Exarch will never live to see another world, as he knows only too well.
Then, what does he mean to do?
He means to take the light with him into the rift, where he will die.
What? I'm confused.
From the beginning, he intended to sacrifice himself to save our friend and Norvrend.
Then why does he sound evil when he says it?
At journey's end, an opportunistic thief makes off with the hero's prize. A paltry way to end a chapter, I concede. Yet your tale will continue, and my role in it will scarcely be remembered.
So what, did the Exarch just basically say, like, I was using you so that I could leave this world and die somewhere else? I don't understand. Like, why would he say it that way?
Worry not. Whatever should become of me, I will be happy and free, safe in the knowledge that I have played my part.
What the? Call him by his name. What's his name? Exarch.
Thank you for fighting for this world, for believing. Fare you well, my friend, my inspiration.
What happened? I feel like somebody shot him. That's what it sounded like. Whoa! Somebody did shoot him. Like legit, like with a bullet. Okay,
Only those who possess the royal eye of the Allagan Imperial line are capable of controlling the Crystal Tower. Such individuals do not exist in the First.
Huh?
Therefore, in all likelihood, the Exarch arrived here with the tower. This much I had surmised, yet I could not discern his grand scheme. To think that he went through all this trouble for the sake of a single hero. It's almost admirable in its absurdity. Alas, it is not your grand scheme that will succeed, but ours.
You bastard!
Stay put. Your friend is still alive, but whether he remains so depends on you. What a disappointment you turned out to be. I placed my faith in you, let myself believe that you could contain the light. But look at you now, halfway to becoming a monster. You are unworthy of my patronage.
Interesting. What do you intend to do? It was you who created Vol 3, wasn't it? That's... Why would you jump to that conclusion? Like, from everything he just said just now, why would you suddenly assume he created Vol 3? I don't... Fine.
I am an Asian. My heart's sole desire is to usher in the great rejoining. 100 years ago, I entrusted my comrade Logriff with the task of increasing light's sway over this world. This we sought to do by manipulating heroes. When that failed to achieve the desired result, I created Vorthri. But thanks to your meddling, that too has ended in failure.
What was your true purpose in approaching us?
By your 12, boy, have I not told you before that everything I said was the truth? You were specimens by which I might gauge man's potential as it stands. I genuinely had an interest in you, genuinely considered taking you on as allies.
Huh.
Provided he could contain and control the light. If not, then he, and by extension you, would be of no use to me. 'Twas as simple as that.
So, we've been found wanting. How disheartening. But even had we fulfilled your conditions, there was no guarantee that we would cooperate. What then?
Then I simply kill you all. At the very least, it would restore the world to the way it was before you went about trouncing Light Wardens willy-nilly.
I mean, it wouldn't really
Suffice it
restore
to
the
say,
world,
it
but...
would be most inconvenient to have all that light taken away. And I would be lying if I were to claim his actions didn't have me worried.
Oh. Oh, he's like spitting light now. He, me, I,
You still
we, us.
retain your
I'm
form
spitting
or
light.
senses. But you have all but become a sin eater. Whether you will it or no, your mere existence will serve to engulf the world in light. Those in your company will likewise turn into sin eaters. And in time, you will succumb to your base instincts and hunt innocents to feast on their sweet, sweet ether. Those few with the will left to fight may rise up against you. But before your absolute might, they will quickly know despair. There is no hope. We are finished. Mankind is finished. Ah, the irony. What Vorthri achieved through bliss, you achieved through despair. But I have overstayed my welcome. I shall look forward to seeing you bring the world to its knees, hero.
I feel like Ryan is gonna like somehow take the light from him.
Exarch!
I don't know. From me. From us.
I have naught to show for all the time and effort I invested in you. He is a small token for my troubles. I did not expect that I could learn aught from man, but I may yet learn something from all the knowledge he had hoarded for his precious hero.
I pity you, I do. Your friends are now your foes. If you do not kill them, they will kill you. When it all becomes too much to bear, seek me out at my abode in the dark depths of the Tempest. There, you may complete your descent into madness with some dignity, far from prying eyes.
Well, this got interesting.
I bid you farewell. Eat.
So we're not a Sin Eater yet, but we're becoming one. And he's already told us where he'll be, in case we're ready to go see him, which I'm gonna only assume is the final battle.
Ah, finally.
Was it just a dream? No, it was not.
You're confused. And small wonder. After you collapsed, Emmet's self vanished. Then Reen did what she could to stay the raging of the light within your body.
Reen, not Ryan. I keep saying Ryan.
Thanks to her, you're still you. But she's only delayed the inevitable. You're not going to like what you see, but you still need to see it.
No more night.
It's like this all over. The whole of Norvrad is shrouded in light again.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because of you, and the power you absorb from the Wardens. No one knows but your friends. When they carried you down from the mountain, they told everyone waiting below that they didn't understand why the light had returned. And now they're out there trying to allay the people's fears, while searching for a way to save you. If you're well enough to be up, you're well enough to get some fresh air. Better that than stewing in here. Go on. Go.
Why does he sound like he's mad at him? Mad at me. I guess maybe it's more like disappointment. Even though it's... I wouldn't have known. Calusa is done, so I can fly everywhere now. Sweet. All right, reassuring the masses is the first of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 quests before 9 quests before the final quest. Okay. But I feel like they're going to be quick. Why do I feel like I'm not on the right level? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Look who's back from the dead. I couldn't be some struggle. Confidence. Okay. Alright, cool. Chamomile. Chesamile, whatever. Glad you're alive. Cool. As for your companions, they're rushing all over the place, seeking a cure. Cool. Who's next to talk to? All the way up yonder. Alright, we're gonna go... Where am I going? Yeah, let's go here, because then I think, yeah, we can get there quicker. Alright, Aethernet, boom, 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 there. Okay. Okay, everybody's just happy to see me awake. Okay. Where do we complete this quest at? We complete it out here. Alright, we're gonna jump. Cool. How do we get out of here? Man, I knew I should have just TP'd back. Alright, we are... Where are we? How do we get to there? Aethernet. Where's the one? I bet you this is probably the closest. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Glad you're walking. We're keeping busy, making things. Greetings, Glynar. Master Stairs is running. Okay. My servers. Okay. I don't feel like this is a cutscene that matters that much. Before you do that, you're actually the reason I came over here in the first place. Don't suggest partaking in my stock on the property. Well, very eager to see you. I've got a regular that's eager to see you. Okay. Alright, complete this quest. Alright, next quest. Looks at me with a concerned eye. Are you alright? Sickbed might be in order. Or you might consider resting. Oh. Where am I going? Okay. So now we gotta go to the Rookery area. Okay. Let's see. This way? And then upstairs, I think. Wow, that's a lot of stairs, man. Really? It's a pretty view.
The people of this city have spirit, I'll give them that. They've not lost the will to fight. I can imagine how torn you must feel, looking at that sky. Knowing what it means to everyone. And that you're responsible.
I'm not really responsible, man. It's not like I knew that I wouldn't be able to hold the light in. Relax, bruh. Secrecy is worse. I'd rather people knew. It's all such a mess. I still can't believe it's coming from me. Sure.
Neither can I, to be honest. But you heard what the Ascian said. The light you shine will warp the world around you, whether you like it or not. Even your Stoller and Reen had to concede that point. You're in a corner, and there doesn't seem to be any obvious way out. But that doesn't mean it's over. However hopeless it seems, you haven't lost yet.
Alright, there he is.
I remember looking up at the sky like this before. Being caught up in a strange kind of calm. It was after we realized we were responsible for the flood. When we resolved to journey to the source by taking our own lives. One last sacrifice. One last fight. One last failure. And then the Oracle appeared and, well, you know the rest. There were times in the years and decades that followed when I wondered if we might not have been better off just letting the rejoining happen. That we'd made one last mistake. But seeing that giant Talos stir to life cured me of any doubts I still had. Always we took the burden of fighting upon ourselves. That's what heroes do, isn't it? So we never had the chance to see anything like that. Our people coming together as one. To think that their hope still burned so bright. That they were still so eager to live, they would lift up their fellows, one on top of the other, till they reached the sky. No. We made the right decision. And I can finally feel proud of the part we played in helping this world survive.
It bothers me that his axe is like always covered in blood. Maybe it's just paint.
Well, come on then.
Are they gonna pound it? Like, is that a thing in their worlds? Wow, fist bumps are a thing, apparently. Okay. Yo!
As I thought. What happened between us was no coincidence. My story may be finished, but the fates have gifted me a minor role in yours. I suspected as much the moment I realized you could hear me.
Then why didn't he try taking the light this whole
It's hard
time?
not to doubt yourself when you're the man who caused the flood. I was afraid to do anything more than watch for fear of making things even worse. But no longer. After all, the path I once walked is now yours to finish. For what it's worth, I cast my lot with yours.
Wait, so then what just happened?
If you need a push, I'll be right there behind you.
Did he take the
If
light,
you lose
or...?
control, I'll do my best to stop you. So, let us be about it, hero.
Like, I feel like he just took the light,
Worried
but...
you were up here all alone, brooding and fretting and wallowing in your woes. But look at you, grinning at nothing like a pollen-drunk pixie. Look at what you've done to your ether. It's a mess. And you have cracks running all through that pretty soul of yours. My poor little sapling. Whatever am I to do with you? Shall I yield up my throne? You could claim it, cut ties with the mortal world, hide away in the castle.
Oh.
It won't fix the problem, but would it really matter? If any pesky heroes come calling with steel and magic, all of Eorzea will rise up in your defense.
That's thoughtful.
My crown and scepter are yours, if you want them. What? Don't give me that look. Of course I knew before I asked that you'd never ever heed such a wicked suggestion. And besides, what would become of my precious and ephemeral flower? Oh, my dear beloved sapling. You are lost, confused, and have precious little time to gather your wits. Your kind is always so preoccupied with what lies ahead, and so we muddle your vision with fog and glamour. But such trickery is easy to see through. Stand very, very still. Think not of where you need to go, but where you are right now at this moment, at this time, in this place. Our cairn of crystal. From shadowed hood he watched you go, his ruby eyes with warmth aglow. See yourself as he saw you, and that shall be the clearest clue. You stand in his garden, dear sapling. Ask his flowers what they know, and you will surely find an answer. But what will you do with it, I wonder? I'll be watching and waiting. Waiting and watching.
I like Feol's character. They're growing on me. I was kind of weary of them at first, but they've definitely grown on me. Okay, so do we still have the light in us? Like, I still don't understand what Ardbert did, or what he suspected he did done. Okay, we're asking about the Crystal Exarch now. It places, yada yada. Getting closer, no way. I was about to say good morning. Good afternoon, man. How you doing? We're so close. We are so close. I am still confused though. Like, so if you caught my previous sentence or whatever from like a few moments ago, Ardbert and, you know, our character like fist bumped and some light happened, and it felt like Ardbert was somehow taking the light that we couldn't contain away, but now I'm not sure what happened. Like, he was like, I suspected this might be true, yada yada yada, but like they never said like what is true, what just happened. I don't understand. Light. Yeah, I'm confused. I'm doing well though, man. I'm good. I'm on the latter end of like a cold, so I've been clearing my throat like ridiculously throughout the whole stream and all day, really. So I've been very apologetic of that, but yeah. as like that. There we go. It will make sense soon. Okay. All right. So so they're going to revisit it. It's not like I need to necessarily know what just happened. They'll probably give a better explanation soon, I guess. Okay. But as of right now, my character still has the light that he can't contain, I guess. Okay, where are we going? Oh, we gotta go all the way out here. Alright, let's TP here then. Actually, we're gonna take a really quick bio break, because I think I want to stream probably for another 40 minutes or so, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it that long before break. So I will be right back to use the restroom, and we'll get back with it. Alright, I'm back. So, I have not done the FF16 crossover quest chain. No way, if you're still out there. I have not done it, primarily because, one, I was very sad that I missed out on completing the FF15 crossover quest chain in time to get the regalia. That made me very sad. But more importantly, I haven't played FF16. I don't have a PS5. I can't play FF16 until they port it over to PC. So there's nothing really instilled in me to desire to complete it, to do it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you are about to tell me that there is something cool and great that I get from it, then great. The 15 crossover will be back? Really? We know this for a fact. I was gonna say, I should be able to fly. There are a few things that are awesome from 16. I really want the Regalia, man. And I did the quest chain. I did the FF15 quest chain, completed it on the last day of the crossover event, only to realize that now I need to get points at, you know, at the games or whatever, do the mini games in order to get points to win, to buy the Regalia. And then I was like, well, I don't have time. I'm out of time. Today's the last day, like. So. Dang, while I was upstairs, I should have grabbed more coffee. They seem to bring it back every couple of years, but that's the only one I've seen them do that with. Oh, really? So the FF15 specifically, that specific one has been around multiple times already. That was the third time. Oh. That's cool. But that's the only crossover event they've brought back multiple times? That you know of? Managed to get it the second time. Okay. So there's hope. There's hope. Because I like the Batmobile car, man. It's like the closest thing to a Batmobile we can get. You think it's because of the Regalia that they keep bringing it back? That would make sense, because it's just such a sick ride, man. I'm waiting for the FF9 crossover / announcement of an FF9 remake. Oh, dude, if they... Oh, I'm so ready for them to announce an FF9 remake. I am so ready for it. Like... That would be... Dude, if they announced an FF9... If they announced an FF9 remake... And they said it was a PS5 exclusive... That would be enough. I think that would be enough for me to buy a PS5. And or another Kingdom Hearts game. But Kingdom Hearts, like, I weaned off of Kingdom Hearts, like, slowly over time. Like, I still haven't finished Kingdom Hearts 3. I've watched, like, all the cutscenes, like, on YouTube and Let's Plays and things. But I never finished it myself. I still, enjoy the story, though. I don't know. But if they did a Final Fantasy IX, like, that's it, man. All bets are off. It would likely be PS6. Yeah, I guess probably by that point, huh? Part 3 of FF7 will be near the tail end of the PS5 era, and I can't wait. I can't see them making another remake until 7 is complete. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I can see that logic for sure. But, you know, it'd probably be I mean, not probably. It would almost certainly be a completely different team making that remake, right? So, they could. It could already be in process. I'm just waiting for the announcement, man. I just want to see the announcement. And the fact that there are 2 Final Fantasy IX, digital pieces of content, digital reward, whatever you call them, things in the game that you get from like a pre-order and from the digital collector's edition for Dawn Trail. Like, It's coming. Something Final Fantasy IX big is coming. Well, the fan-made remake I thought was mostly done or done. I just haven't actually looked into getting it.
I have unlocked the door to the umbilicus. You are free to enter. Once you have what you require, I'll see it sealed once more. Until then, I will remain without.
Okay. Rebirth is amazing, yeah. I look forward to being able to play it on PC eventually. You said likely a major mod pack for what? FF9 would be a mod pack for what, you think? And they're likely working on the voiceover. Wait, for FF9. Wait, what?
A moment to collect my thoughts, I prithee. Thy true name is Grahatia, then. By thy claims, thou too art a native of the Source, though from an age beyond our own, when the 8th umbral calamity hath visited devastation upon our star.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
By subtle means,
okay.
Reached across the boundaries of time and space to unsow the seeds of catastrophe, ere its creeping vines drag our champion unto an early grave.
Did you see the 3D like sample remake of the opening scenes of like a fan-made FF9 remake? Where like everything is, I think it was like, what, did they use like Unreal Engine 5 or something? And it looks gorgeous. But it's only like one scene.
Not the account of thy coming, nor that of the fated calamity. Yet my mind straineth still to apprehend the enormity of this tale. Wouldst thou favor me with a gradual unfolding of its chapters?
Yes, a Vivi scene, exactly. Ah, my favorite. I love Vivi.
But where to begin? I should start with those great minds who survived the calamity. Sid Garland.
That's why I always have like the Black Mage like
in hopes of staying the unending
minion out when I'm playing FF9 or FF14. Because it reminds me so much of Vivi.
One of these was rooted in a theory which unified several fundamental principles discovered over the course of the Warrior of Light's adventures. It proposed a method by which one could enter the River of Time, traverse the rift, and leap between worlds. Perfecting that idea, however, was a work which consumed their lifetimes, and thus was it left to future generations to decide whether theory would be put into practice.
Yes, I am too. Anything FF9 and Dawn Trail, I'm all for, man.
Feeble outpost, beset on all sides by thievery and misery and murder. People cried out in despair.
Like I have a couple things on my buy list in the next few weeks. But after a few weeks from now, like maybe 3-4 weeks, give or take, I'm probably going to pre-order the digital collector's edition just so I can get those FF9 minions.
Those who came before may yet be saved. We will forge a crossroads and pave the way for a different future. By the wisdom of our forebears, we will prevent this calamity from ever having come to pass. The fighting went on unabated, but some few took up Sid's research and labored to realize those impossible ideas. After 2 centuries of labor, their descendants finally succeeded in awakening the Crystal Tower, an integral part of the process, and in doing so...
Oh.
Me.
Yo, I don't know how long it's been this way, but
Scholars had largely
I have my
established the
speakers
phenomena
unmuted,
underpinning the
and I don't know if they've been
rejoinder
unmuted
and
this whole time or not.
identified the first as the shard which precipitated the 8th umbral calamity.
Which means my mic could have been taking the speaker sounds.
This grand structure was already capable of storing the energies required to attempt the translocation. All that remained was to augment some few of its functions based upon the theoretical models of Sid and his compeers.
Okay, good.
By means of such technologies did
That would be my concern. Fortunately, my headset and my speakers are pretty, like, on point. Like, with my microphone. There's no delay that I've ever noticed, so in theory, there shouldn't be an echo.
It is all but impossible to predict how
It would just be, the volume would be a little wonky.
We missed our mark by almost an entire century. But this only worked in our favor. The Sin Eaters could not be defeated without the blessing of light. And summoning the only
I had just,
man
like,
who might
looked
stand a
over and I
chance
was like, why
against
is my
them
microphone
required decades of
getting a signal right now? I'm not talking. And then that's when I realized, oh, my speakers are unmuted. Crap.
An undertaking of scarce credible endurance. That thou hast kept thy plan from falling into disarray these many years bordereth on the miraculous. Yet howsoever history be rewritten, thy present self was shaped by events which followed the calamity.
And I'm
Should
like,
said catastrophe
I
be
gotta upgrade
averted,
my graphics card soon too.
very skein of
That
thy
is definitely
existence
nowhere near the
will
top of my
unravel.
buy list, though,
Surely
unfortunately.
thou hast foreseen this.
I might have
aware of the
to
consequences.
install Final
for that
Fantasy
very reason
XIV
Sid and
in
his
my
colleagues
Shadow
bequeathed
PC
their
and start playing it
legacy
from
as an
there
offering.
instead of
And
playing it
not needed.
locally. Because my graphics are definitely peaked out right
To give
now.
all of oneself for the happiness of others, and with no
All my
promises
other
of
apps that aren't Final Fantasy XIV right now have like a
Hard still
like
for
a
those
jitter
condemned
to
survive
anything
in a
moving
world
on them.
which pitted brother against brother. Indeed, you are right to call the execution of this plan miraculous.
And I'm already playing every other video game that I play using GeForce Now at this point. Smite, Enshrouded, Ark, Overwatch. I play them all through GeForce Now.
The warrior of light has been our unbroken thread.
But since FF14 isn't available on GeForce Now, I'd have to like install it and play it with my Shadow PC, which is basically just a gaming rig in the
Where others would
cloud.
stumble and fall, he would rise above. Where others would break and run, he would carry on. The warrior of light's tale is one of unyielding bravery. To tell it was to feel courage. To hear it was to feel hope. It was a breath of inspiration in an age of suffocating shadow. In the histories of a fallen nation was our hero hailed as its greatest ally. In the time-worn pages of a noble's memoirs were his deeds joyously retold. For many, these stories were the flame which warmed them through the coldest of nights. And so it should come as little surprise that the plan found no shortage of volunteers, concerning as it did the warrior of light himself. It was their chance to add their own verse to the hero's saga. He was the lodestar that brought them all together, to send their final message back through time and space to him. The light of your legacy was our torch in the darkness. Burn bright again and live. I am merely the bearer of that wish, come to ensure it is safely delivered.
Wherefore sharest thou this burden with me and no other?
Yeah, right? Why'd you tell Eorzea, man?
That you will be my accomplice? 'Twas you yourself who convinced me of your suitability when you spoke of how you learned of the Flood and of your part in arranging Minfilia's journey to the First. Your actions showed uncommon resolve. 'Twas clear you were committed to the cause of saving this world. I knew I could trust you to choose the right path forward, even if that choice came with a heavy price.
What price?
When all is said and done, and the last of the Light Wardens lies slain, I will absorb their corrupted ether, and then I will die. Knowing what I know of your companions, not to mention your champion, they will try to stop me. But in saving one, they would save none. Therefore, I implore you to aid me in concealing my identity and ensuring this tale ends as it must. To this end, I would have you take what I have told you of the calamity and make of it a portent. A prophetic vision you beheld in the swirling chaos.
Oh my goodness, really? So even his little vision was a lie.
History remembered the Warrior of Light, as I knew it would. And I will suffer no other to rescue the champion whose star has charted my course. I will see this tale to a happy end, my friend. There has been enough tragedy.
Careful now. If you lose control again, the light could claim you for good. Although it's probably only a matter of time before you succumb to the change in any case. What do you mean to do?
Alright, hang on a sec. I'm responding to my wife. Alright, I mean to hunt down Emmett Selk. Yeah, that would be cool. I mean to rescue the Exarch. I mean to have a few words with both Emmett and the Exarch. Arbor is one of my favorite characters from this expansion. Oh, he's definitely become, like, one of my favorite characters. Hands down, yeah.
Then we should be on our way. Dacian mentioned the Tempest, did he not?
Yep.
That's the stormy seas around Calusia to you. His lair must be down there somewhere, hidden beneath the waves.
Yeah, especially in these last couple scenes, Ardbert is like, when he was like, you know, I'm gonna make sure I'll be there to back you up. I'll be there to make sure that you don't succumb and to bring you back from the brink and like all that whole spiel. Yeah, like he and I are buds now, man. I need some directions. I have questions about the Tempest. You wish to know the way of the Tempest, you mean the sea itself and not the island of Calusia. If you make a request of the Tamers, they will provide you with an Amaro, but... Do you mean to leave right this moment? Alone? I'm not sure that, nay, I will not seek to stop you. Go with the blessings of the Shadow, and shall wait for your return. Okay. So, now we gotta talk to a Tamer over yonder, and we are here. There we go. Alright, what quest are we on? On an unbroken thread. Okay, we still gotta get to the Tempest, okay. Nope. Nope.
Ah, we have found thee. Word reached us of thy recovery, and thus did we gather with all haste.
Took you long enough.
Ah. By thy looks, I gather thou hast gleaned that which I came to tell thee.
Mm-hmm.
Eorzea has shared everything with us. The Exarch's true identity and purpose.
I offer no excuses. When I agreed to aid the Exarch with his plans, 'twas in full acceptance of the condemnation I would face when my duplicity was laid bare. Yet it is not rancor, but resolve that I sense in thee. Thou art fully intent upon walking thy path to its end, art thou not?
Duh. We're the hero of the story.
If thou canst forgive my deception, or, failing that, set aside thy displeasure for a time, I do beg leave to follow thee. What strength and wisdom I possess are thine to command.
Man, you really gotta, like, take a hot second to process how he talks. I forgive you, let's go. I am a danger to those around me. No more lies. I forgive you, let's go.
I thank thee. Doubt not but that I will do all in my power to repay thy kindness and fulfill the Exarch's wishes.
I'm sorry, but I don't think this is a good idea. Leaving the Crystarium, I mean, with or without Eorzea. What I did for you won't last forever. There's no telling when the light will break free again. Please, you must stay here, at least for a little while longer. We will find a way to cure this, I promise you.
Don't make promises you can't keep, girl.
How can you make promises? We
Oh.
don't even know where to start.
There you go.
Alisaie, please. You know Reen was only trying to help.
Of course I know! I know only too well! But making promises you have no way of keeping is not a kindness. It's a lie. Plain and simple.
Like Eorzea.
We've all searched high and low for an answer, and every one of us came back empty-handed.
How long have they been searching? How long have I been out, man?
I am not about to stand in his way now. Not after failing him in his hour of need. No! The least we can do is...
Alright, Alisaie, I see you.
We will go with you as well. There is naught to be gained by standing still.
Indeed, we have exhausted every other avenue. Lead, and we shall follow. If there is any hope to be found, then we will surely find it at your side.
Are we all in agreement then?
Is there aught we can do to help?
Who dat? What?
Though we may not know the whole story, we do know you're in for a fight. And while the Exarch's away, it falls to the rest of us to see the Warrior of Darkness is given a proper send-off.
You told them!
No. Well, not in so many words.
Aye, we didn't need it spelled out for us. When the night sky appeared over whichever place you went to, it was harder not to put two and two together.
From the moment I heard that you and the Exarch shared the homeland, I had my suspicions. Long had he been waiting for a certain someone to arrive. And I knew at once that it must be you.
Exactly. When he went up to meet you, it was clear it was no ordinary visitor. That spring in his step spoke volumes. I could feel his excitement.
He's just some random gatekeep dude. He doesn't even have a name.
Right.
We do not fully understand where you or the Exarch hail from, or why you've all done so much to protect us. But we are deeply grateful nonetheless. So, if there is anything at all we might do to aid your journey, you need only name it. What would you have of us?
You might have invited them to join us, where they're not so many. But come, they are waiting. What is your will, O warrior of darkness?
Defend the Crystarium until we return. Leave it to us. We'll see the Exarch home safe and sound. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. I kind of want to say the last one, like hope for the best, but you know. Defend the Crystarium until return. Hey, Chewbags, welcome back. You made it just in time, because, like, I'm probably going to end this here in 10 or 15 minutes. How'd the dentist go, though? She got her filling back just okay. No crunchy foods for 24 hours, yep. What are your favorite not crunchy foods? Because all I can think of is crunchy, delicious foods. Yeah, right? I don't know, man. Especially when you're like a household of sicklies, right? Like, because like my first thing that came to mind for whatever reason was like cheese sticks. I don't know why cheese stick. I don't know, cheese sticks. Like string cheese or cheese of any kind. All the cheese, but that's all dairy also. Pudding, applesauce. I don't know. No, those aren't necessarily like great things to eat. I don't know, man. I guess like soups. If you're like talking food, probably not pizza. It's not crunchy, but probably not pizza. But like spaghetti. Spaghetti is like an easy food if you're talking foods that isn't like hard on the teeth. Yeah. I don't know, but like snack-wise, like every snack I can think of right now is like chips or pretzels, or I guess soft pretzels with a cheese dip. Oh, that'd be bomb, actually. We actually, last night, our dinner, we had like a one-pot chicken and rice like thing. It's almost like a porridge-looking thing. It's like one of my favorite meals these days, and I'm like looking forward to having it here in a few minutes. In like 15 minutes, I'm gonna have leftovers for lunch. But that's pretty bomb and super soft as well. So if you're looking for like recipes and that sounds interesting, I can like take a picture of the recipe or send you the recipe. It's like chicken. It starts off like a soup. So you like boil the chicken and you have like carrots and rice, and the rice basically cooks in a little bit of butter and a bunch of chicken broth. We used bone broth, but you can use chicken broth as well. And it like not slow cooks, but it cooks over time in that pot until it's like a super thick porridgey consistency. And it's got like a bunch of garlic and parsley in it, and like I said, butter, and it's super tasty actually. But yeah, it's like chopped chicken, and it boils in with the rice in this big thing until the rice has, you know, softened up and consumed almost all of the broth. And it's like it looks and sounds like slop, but it tastes fantastic. And that's definitely soft. So. Alright, so we are about to head to the Tempest, I think. Speak with him at this location. Ooh, that's like off in the middle of nowhere. Where's the nearest? Oh wow, okay. What's this? Northern Lakeland? Lakeland? Can we fly in this area? I think we can fly in this area. We can fly everywhere here now, I think. So, right? I might have to end the stream though, because if we're going way down here, this is for, what is this? Storm-tossed seas. Alright, well, we're about to hit the Tempest, and we're supposed to get another Aetheryte crystal, so... So maybe we'll do this quest first. Man, that's far. Why is there not another Aetheryte near there? Sounds incredible, especially for a cold. Yeah. It's like, it reminds me of like chicken noodle soup, but like obviously a thicker consistency because like I said, it's like a slop porridge-y type thing. So it reminds me of chicken noodle soup, except instead of noodles, you have rice. And so yeah, I'll send you, like I said, I'll be ending the stream here shortly, and I can send you the recipe. I had to make it last night, so, because we forgot to pull out like a crock pot meal for last night's dinner, and so I pulled out chicken, and my wife was like, hey, just pull out this recipe. We were going to make it later in the week, but we can make it tonight instead. And then she had a chiropractor appointment, and the boys had a chiropractor appointment at the same time right before dinner, so she was like, sorry, you're going to have to like start it and cook it, and I wound up cooking the whole thing, but... So it's not difficult. It does take a little bit of time because you have to sit there and wait and stir it for a little bit on and off because you're waiting for the rice to thicken up. But it's not difficult. And we use non-dairy butter because, you know, our dairy allergy and whatnot. Okay, so I guess we go this way. Excuse me. On the bright side, I'm clearing my throat significantly less. I don't know if it's because I'm talking more or just because I'm awake longer now. I don't know. Where are we going? What are we supposed to do? Wait. Investigate something water surface. Oh, okay. What? Where are we going? Oh, we gotta go down, like, below the water surface. Oh. Okay. Oh, now we gotta go up. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's fly. Because it'll be quicker to do this. Alright, now we'll go down. There it is. I don't even know what we're doing. Oh, we're just trying to get into the Tempest, I think, is all we're supposed to be doing. Alright, now we fly back up. And, okay. Nope. Alright, fine. Fine, we'll fly as our little phoenix thing. Alright, it seems to be an ordinary island. Truly? What? Huh? I was hoping we would... Oh, I leveled up. Nice. We level 82. I was hoping we would get the next Aetheryte crystal, and then I could log out safely there to end the stream. We got a few minutes. Fun fact, you can actually mount or fly underwater. No, I was flying underwater, technically. Oh, I didn't realize I could mount back up while underwater, though. I did notice that I was flying underwater, though, and then had to stop to investigate. Afternoon, Aerith. How you doing? Long has it been since my name was called. Why do you wake me, little neighbor? I'm sad like I'm not gonna finish this before the stream is out. We're like so freaking close. I could have sworn that this stream was gonna be the end of Shadowbringers. Discord didn't notify you. What? So the @Twitch is not correct?
Oh dear. I don't need to speak Fae to know that didn't go well.
I'm confused. I don't know why it didn't. I'll have to look back into it again. That's really annoying. Or maybe I'll just continue to manually @Twitch every time till I get it right. We need Fae. I know what to do. Oh, this has got to be like the first time he's actually called Feoul, I think. So Feoul is probably super stoked. Yep.
And where do you go? On a trip? A journey? I knew you wouldn't give up without a fight. Oh, my precious mortal, I shall help you in any way I can.
I love them. The last couple quests of Shadowbringers are long. Yeah, that's what I'm learning. So we're talking to the island? Is that what we're doing? I think we are. My beautiful king, if it be thy wish, then so shall it be done. Oh, because it's like a Fae thing. So its king would be Feoul.
Be sure to scrub this one's teeth for him upon your return.
Gotcha.
It's only good manners.
It will be done, Your Majesty. Our deepest thanks for your timely intervention.
An agreement is reached and your departure is at hand. You wingless ones best hold on tight. May the blessings of the Fae keep you safe, Inba.
To the Western Sea we go. We'll see to your destination, little neighbors. Okay. I'm just trying to get to this Aetheryte, man, so I can log out safely at a new location and get me some lunch. And Aerith, I also just realized I didn't read that out loud, but you're coughing your lungs out, but otherwise fine? Man, it seems like everybody's sick. I mean, it is like the end of like flu season, but like most people I know aren't getting the flu per se. They're just getting really ugly colds, like myself included. Like I'm on the end of it now, but sorry to hear that, Aerith.
What was you expecting? 100 years of honey and rainbows? Seeing them Yulmore types wake up and smell the ashes, was miracle enough for me. Ah, but the magic in the air when that ladder started moving. And when that great hulking Talos rose up. Gods.
It's an accurate theory, Chubex. All the pollens causing the postnasal drip.
So amazing.
Bleh. Your cousin got you sick? It's just been a while since I got sick, though, so it's fine. I'm alive. I always get sick, like, right around Easter. It never fails. Yo, the island is so cool. Bismarck. That's terrifying, actually, because just thinking about the fact that we're on that island.
Where did it even come from?
We're on that island, and he just dove into the water. There's no seatbelts. How are we alive?
Run! Run!
I have fulfilled my duty. I return now to the lake. No, we can't just ride him whenever we want. Yeah. That was anticlimactic. I have not flown in an age. It was pleasant. May your journey be a safe one, little neighbors. He's like a whale. Okay, so we're underwater. Or, I don't know. Or in a cave underwater or something.
Wow.
It's interesting to me that Reen, like, went from this girl that never spoke, like, ever, to now she talks a lot.
See how it swells to form a dome beneath the waves?
Ah, so we're like in a bubble.
The waters recede. The tempest's floor is laid bare. In defiance of the blinding sky, this place holds fast to its gloom. The last refuge of he who denies the light with every fiber of his being. You stand at the precipice, hero. Journey unto the heart of darkness. Finish it.
Finish him. The Tempest. Alright, where's the Aetheryte that, according to the console games wiki, they're supposed to be? Why don't I see one? Oh, here we go. Alright, Bismarck, we ride the Tempest safe and dry. For an ACL alone, yeah, I suspect travel, okay, but we'll service key, okay. In the event that you leave this area, speak with what's his name at the yards in Calusia to return to the Tempest. Okay, at least until we get the Aetheryte. Now, for as long as we should be looking. Hopefully, we get to the Aetheryte quickly. Alright, Wailing in the Depths is which quest? Yes, technically after. Oh, I can't fly here because it's a new zone. It's so dumb. Alright, I think I'm gonna beeline it for the Aetheryte. Wow, this is quite a trek. Like, why couldn't we have landed somewhere closer? Alright, I guess... Search for anything unusual on the slope. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, there we go. Alright. Because I don't know how to get to that aetheryte. Okay, gasp. Alright, I want to go this way. Ah, here we go. This is the way. This is the way. Like the Mandalorian. Yep. Beautiful. Look at this absolutely gorgeous aetheryte crystal. Okay. Cool beans. You know what we're actually going to do? We're going to find this mender because I haven't actually talked to a mender in a very long time. Oh. Okay, we're good. Repair all anyway. Yes. Cool. Alright, now we're going to get this thing. Attune. Attune. Thank you. And... oh man, I took too deep of a breath. Now I'm coughing too. And we're going to end this thing here, I think, because I'm really hungry and I want to eat food. And yeah, I want to eat food. And I got to run that errand that I was talking about. I just got to go to like Walmart for like 5 minutes. I just got to get one thing. So, hey, thank you for the sub, Miss Aerith. Gonna drop this before you end. Appreciate that. Thank you. 13 months. Wow, you're over a year now. That's crazy. Appreciate that. Thank you, Missy. Appreciated. But yeah. Let's see. I don't know. Like, we literally have like 3 quests left. So I'm debating on like, do I want to do them off stream or do I want to do them on stream? If I do them on stream, that means I'm not doing them again until like next Monday, probably. Which is fine. It's not that far away. Or what I could do is do a few quests leading up to like the last couple, because that's when there's the Amarot like dungeon, it looks like, and the Dying Gasp trial. So I could do that, and then I'd be doing that on stream at least. So maybe I'll do that. We'll see. But this Friday, assuming I have a stream, it's gonna be something competitive. I just feel like I've got an itch to stream something competitive. Some match-based games, so either Smite or Overwatch. I don't know which one yet. And yeah. Next Tuesday, I do have a trip planned. It's just a day trip. I got to go over to Maryland for a work day tabletop convention thing that I got to tend to. But so there won't be a stream on Tuesday. I can probably fit a 3rd stream somewhere else in the week, though. So yeah. Definitely do the last 1 or 2 on stream. The rest are fine off stream, I think. Okay, good. So that's good advice. So it looks like the end of the world gets me to a place where there's an aetheryte called the Masserensis angle. The M angle. So I don't know if I should get there first and then do the last couple quests, or maybe I'll stop a little before that. I don't know. I'll look into them and see where it makes sense to stop. But appreciate that advice. And yeah, so we'll catch you guys in a few days on Friday with either Smite or Overwatch 2, and then Monday will hopefully be the end of Shadowbringers, finally. Aerith, I mentioned earlier in the stream that I looked on Lodestone, And the first achievement that you get is Storyteller 1, which is complete 10 unique quests. I completed that on this character August 8th of 2022. So I've now had this character almost 2 years. Now, obviously, you've seen me play Final Fantasy XIV multiple times even before that, I believe. But that was brand new character, Final Fantasy XIV. This guy right here, I have now had for almost 2 years. So I think by the end, by the time I'm playing Dawn Trail, or even potentially getting towards the end of Dawn Trail, I will have met the 2-year mark of this character. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. But alas, I'm hungry. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for everything. Thanks for hanging out. I believe you'll finish the MSQ before Dawn Trail comes out. I believe I will. I believe I will. I'm making good progress at a solid clip now, so I think you're right. Thanks for the encouragement. As always, guys, stay squirrely. We'll catch you guys on Friday.